The photos, the film from Egypt, millions have taken to the streets in Egypt in demonstrations to oust a new president, President Mohamed Mursi. Tarek El-Tablawi is Bloomberg News Cairo bureau chief. He joins us now by telephone. Tarek, over the weekend we see the Muslim Brotherhood headquarters burnt up. Is their administration, is a presidency, is it a threat?
Basically what we're seeing here is just people essentially reaching the end of the rope. I mean, we've got hundreds of thousands of people that came out over yesterday out on the streets. There were some clashes in Cairo and elsewhere nationwide overnight. Just this morning there was an attack on Muslim Brotherhood headquarters here in Cairo. They were in part of the building. They ransacked it, took some files of furniture according to the Brotherhood's political arm. Basically what we're seeing is just really an outpouring of outrage against the president that a lot of the secularists and the youth activists and others here has sold out the revolution. I mean, that he's more interested in cementing the power of the Islamists than he is on putting the nation forward on a course to stability and essentially other things that he promised to do as a candidate.
Tarek, thank you so much. Tarek El-Tablawi with Bloomberg News in Cairo. To me, it's the division of who's in the square. Is the Islamicist protesting against the Muslim Brotherhood, or is it a more secular protest against the party in power?
Well, reports are that they're still peaceful, these demonstrations. And yes, they're both out there in support of the Muslim Brotherhood, which is the president's party, but mostly sparked by opposition against him. These are the biggest demonstrations since Mubarak was actually forced out of power, and there are calls for Mursi to step down and for early elections.
At the same time, you wonder how long this will stay peaceful. We saw of course, the protests, the Arab Spring, turn violent very, very quickly. A lot of talk about how that could really change the tone here. Certainly for now, I'm just looking at reports. There were dozens of sexual assaults on women in Tahrir Square overnight that have caught a lot of people's attention.